Okay, I'm here at the High Sierra Trailhead about to do either a marathon or longer here at Sequoia National Park. And instead of doing it entirely by myself this time, I have my sometimes running partner Jonathan here. So we are setting out at just before 7 a.m. and we're starting strong with having already seen these bears. Just a little ways up the trail and taking a video of the view here, which is beautiful. And if anyone else is going to come out here and do this, the mosquitoes are dreadful. I've had to stop and put on a ton of bug repellent, so mosquito net and whatnot out here. Trying to capture video of the mosquitoes swarming. Okay, first let's just acknowledge how awesome this hat is. This is my walking around in the sun hat, and it is actually great for keeping me cool and everything, even though it looks totally dorky. But also the real reason I started to take this particular video is because just now I've reached a point where I'm not being completely swarmed by mosquitoes. It has been so brutal. So note to self and to anyone else, if you're gonna be out here, a mosquito net, not just bug repellent, which apparently they don't care about at all. Of course, as soon as I said that, they came back. As you can see, I'm using my feather carrying pouch to fan them away. I'm gonna stop and see if I can capture video of what they are doing here. The sun is in just the wrong spot to capture this, but the trail is really pretty despite the mosquito activity. And as you can see now, we've climbed up enough to where some very tall trees look very small from above. Okay, we've been climbing for a little bit here and finally making some progress, and the mosquitoes are finally actually dissipating. And look how pretty this is. We've had this awesome canyon view, not canyon, valley canyon, whatever it's called. It's an awesome view. All right, it is beautiful out here, but as you can see out here, we should have this really nice view, but there's been a fire burning in Sequoia, and so unfortunately our view is a little bit cloudy today, or shall I say smoky. Okay, we just came around this bend and it is so pretty over here. I wanted to take a picture. You can definitely see the smoke in the air. Sorry, and that's me blowing mosquitoes away. Definitely you can smell the smoke in the air at this point, but we are not in anywhere where we're in danger, just where it is pretty. We just came up this trail. We came around to these rocks and they look super cool, and I can't quite tell what's going on. It looks like maybe it's like one kind of rock embedded in another kind of rock. I touched it. It doesn't feel like lichen. So anyway, if somebody knows, you're welcome to comment. Okay, this is what it's come to. Jonathan had this mesh bag in his other pack, and he emptied the contents of it into his open pack so that I can attempt to use it as a mosquito net. Apparently he's not getting swarmed. Apparently I am the more delicious person in our crew. So we're gonna see if this makes it possible for me to go without having to constantly fan myself. Super attractive. All right, so we are making progress on the trail here. And as you can see, there's some big tall trees down in the ravine. And as you come around this bend, more Zion vibes here. Got some nice big rock formations. While we're paused for a moment, can we just take a moment to appreciate the vision of beauty that I am right now? I'm wearing my awesomely dorky hat, and you can't quite see how reflective it is in this lighting. I am wearing a mesh bag as a mosquito net. I am wearing, you know, my standard running gear, which is all bunched up and everything here. Great. And then I am trying some new footwear, which is actually working out very well for me. But it is my running sandals with socks. So I know socks with sandals are really frowned upon, but I'm here to tell you This is some of the best running footwear I have used to date. I've been very happy with it all day. My feet feel great, and the socks prevent the debris from feeling icky underneath my feet, so. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh.
Pavement.
0.13. Oh my God.
Okay, marathon accomplished. And as you can tell, I'm taking this video from in the car. Keeping in mind that I grew up in Florida, where mosquitoes are rampant and large. Today's trail experience was legitimately the worst mosquito experience of my entire life. And as a consequence, the worst trail experience of my entire life. I took no video or pictures on the way back, with the exception of one where I sat down to collect myself in a place where the mosquitoes weren't swarming me. But for the rest of the return journey, I had my own personal swarm, as did my running partner for most of it. And it was so brutal. I cannot tell you how psychologically and physically exhausting that was, just trying to swat them off of me. I got bitten so many times despite being covered in bug repellent and having the net over my face. So marathon accomplished, and I will never do this trail again. Not even with a mosquito net and bug repellent.